on today, guys? Welcome back. It is Saturday afternoon, currently about 12:30 now. If you guys watched yesterday's video, you guys know that this morning we already finished up the front end on the 08 out there. We did the right side ball joints, wheel bearing, and universal joint on the right side. Still have the left side to do, but got that done this morning. We are back here for round 2. As you guys already saw, we started taking off the front shocks. The new ones are still not in, but we went to go put in our adapter plate cover. I said might as well take out the front shocks now, and took a look at the front sway bar end links, and they look like they need to be They've seen better days, especially in the joint area. I was kind of wailing on them to get them out. That's why they're bent, but they weren't bent. But the joints are bad. Got the front shocks out. Got that gold cover in there. Not that it does much anything, but looks good. So we got that done. The other couple things that I want to get done today are hopefully putting in our CalTrack brackets. That way we can get the bolts for the front leaf springs all set. You guys know that we took them apart. Let me see here. Yeah, you can kind of see. A couple of you guys pointed out that they looked loose. They are loose just because we got to put the brackets back in there. So the brackets tie into the front part of that leaf pack. We're going to get those back in. Hopefully that way when the bars come in, all we got to do is just spin the bars on. The other thing, what was the big thing? Oh, yes, the big thing. We did, a couple of you guys noticed this as well. This is a block to drop down your transmission filter. When you go to a double deep pan, because of that extra depth, you kind of want to put your filter a little bit further down. So we did not have this plate. We forgot to take it off of the trans when we were up at the drag shop. But we got another one in. It just came in. We're going to do that. And we have an updated drain plug, which has a bigger, has a bigger Allen head. The other one is very, very small, kind of susceptible to stripping out a little bit. So we got a new one of those. We'll put that in. That's what we're gonna, we have to undo the trans pan, which we just got done putting in. Today, we have to leave the shop by no later than 2 o'clock. Otherwise, we are in trouble. We have a wedding to go to later with Allie. So we have very, very limited time here. So we're just gonna keep plugging away and get some stuff done. So there is the trans filter drop bracket there, all installed. Got the bolts all tightened up, but that is, you can kind of see how far it drops down that filter into the pan now. So we got the pan drain plug all switched out. You can kind of see here, kind of see on this one, this is a 3/16 Allen, and they have now jumped up to, I believe, a 5/16. So we are now ready to throw the pan back on. We can actually start filling up the trans fluid after that as well. Guys, we have made it home. The noisy next door neighbor was back over there again and causing all kinds of racket. I don't even know what he's doing over there. The meatloaf!
Doing? I never know what she's doing back there.
But anyway, I couldn't talk to you guys, but we did get one side of the CalTrack brackets back on, got the bolt back through the leaf pack. We did not get to the other side. it's already past 2 o'clock. We were already late, so I gotta jump in the shower, but I wanted to talk to you guys quick. I got the Transpan back on as well. So we did get most of everything that I knew we were gonna try and get accomplished in that hour and a half, 2 hours that we had. I'm gonna see if we can maybe get back over there tomorrow at some point. I'm not sure, seeing that you're watching this on Easter, but it's Easter Sunday tomorrow for me. I'm all over the place. We do have one thing that came in the P.O. box, though. This is from Greg in North Carolina. Open this guy up here. Oh man, I've got somewhat dirty hands, and this looks like a white t-shirt. This is, all right, I'm not gonna mess it up, I promise. I'll have to give this to Allie. It's more baby clothes. Only Cummins can babies look. Oh, that's awesome. There's a note in here. Hey Greg, my name's Greg. Also, I watch all your videos all the time. Keep up the great work. I had the pleasure of meeting you at Motorama. You are a super nice guy. I was one of the many people who told you to buy a 4th gen. You never signed my boobs, by the way. I remember there was this group of 3 guys that came up to me at Motorama and just acting like a nut and pulling a shirt down, you know. And I'll have, you know, maybe if you just, anyway. I wanted to send you this gift to you and your wife. Thanks for all the cool videos. Congrats on the baby. It will totally change your life for the better. Not easier, but better. I traded my 16 Duramax for a 15 Cummins not all that long ago. The Allison Trans is missed, but I'm glad I did. Wrenchworks recently reposted my interior with the camo hat. Yeah, that's right. Everybody thought that picture. If you guys don't follow Wrenchworks Instagram, what are you doing? I'll put it up here on the screen. They thought that was my new truck. But random 4th gen question, any idea why my rear end keeps failing? The truck is stock, but going into the shop for the 2nd time in 3 months with rear end problems. I have not towed anything since the gears were redone by the dealer in January. Kind of sucks. Also, would love a shout out on my channel, The Phil and Greg Show on YouTube. We mainly do beer and band reviews with a little dumb stuff in between. Thanks and God bless, Greg W. It's funny, I've actually heard of a couple people, and I'm sure some of you guys in the comment section will agree with what I've actually seen a couple people with 4th gens, newer 4th gens, having rear end issues for whatever reason, and kind of the same thing, like it goes in 2 or 3 times, and then I think they actually end up replacing your whole axle. I forget, I was actually watching another YouTube video about a guy who was, maybe you're watching, he was going over his rear air suspension, and I believe he was commenting something about his rear kept going in and out, and possibly some axle manufacturing issues that was causing that, because again, like you, the dealer like had it like 2 or 3 times. So I've heard of it. I don't really know exactly what it is, but I'll try and link that video down below where he was talking about that if I can find it again. It was like it was a Cummins video going over the rear airbag on the 4th gens, and he just kind of talked about it somewhere in there. But anyway, sorry to hear about that, man. By the way, you can see the sun glowing on my face. It is, of course, the one and only day that we have to go to an indoor event and not be outside. I think it's like 60, 65. Spring is finally here, boys. That means it's time to do outside. And that can only mean that it is time to do outside activities like racing. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I know it was a little bit shorter. We were kind of cramped on time, but I hope you guys had a great weekend. Go into Monday kicking ass. I'll see you guys. Hit that like, man, I am just struggling leaving that in. Hit the like button before you leave. Subscribe if you have not already. I'll see you tomorrow.